Hello, this is Dr. J, back with some more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last time we went to Lon Ranch and got a bunch of stuff. We went to the Lost Woods and got a bunch more stuff, and we learned a bunch of songs. Now it's time to go to Kakariko Village and check out what's happening at Death Mountain. I cut out the journey for the benefit of you viewers. You're welcome. See if there's anything in this tree. Okay, I missed. Take two. Rupees. Why there's rupees up in trees, nobody knows. One of the many mysteries of Hyrule. The signpost tells us Kakariko Village, Death Mountain Trail, starting point. It's like some kind of community walking trail or something. Here's the pleasant little burg of Kakariko Village. Looks like there's areas under construction here. Let's talk to the entry guard. Ding dong, ding dong. A clock soldier. You know, I would expect a clock soldier to be, like maybe made of clockwork or something. Oh, so Impa opened this village up. Interesting. I mean, honestly, I don't know if that's really something to aspire to. I like sleepy little towns. If you want to go somewhere lively and crowded, go to Hyrule Castletown. You need the king's permission to go up the path to Death Mountain, eh? What's with this travel restrictions? This is a pleasant-looking fellow. Just bellowing at the world. Also, when we talk to him, he goes, Kah! Boss of the Carpenters. So they're the ones doing the construction. No ambition, eh? Well, I don't know, are they union workers? That would explain a lot. Sounds like Hyrule has a problem with disaffected youth. If we're not careful, they're going to end up joining a cult or something. Are you one of these workers just running aimlessly around the village? Geez, nice afro, dude. So we're getting conflicting messages here. So is the boss telling the truth? There's a cuckoo in this crate. How very strange. So is the boss telling the truth and they're just running around trying to look busy and not getting anything done? Or are they in fact working hard? It is a mystery. Sure looks to me like they're just wandering around not accomplishing anything, though. Notice how they save on polygons by making the stairs a texture instead of, didn't mean to do that. This is what I meant to do, by just making the stairs a texture instead of actually rendering it with the polygonal shapes. Tells you just how limited the N64's rendering capabilities were. They still managed to make some nice-looking environments despite the limitations. Alright, please let us through, sir. I mean, I didn't even try to read the sign. Oh, what a jerk! What does the sign say? No passage without a royal decree. This is what I think of your royal decree? Stupid rock. Get out of here. There. What about your sign now, huh? Okay, fine. We'll show him the letter from Zelda. Royal decree, you say? How on earth would this random guard recognize the princess's handwriting? Shouldn't you recognize it by a royal seal or something? I mean, I can't actually blame the guard for his reaction here. And he is opening the path to us. Even if he's kind of a jerk about it. If I were in his shoes, I might have a similar reaction, though. Man, we are just holding that rotating paper out in front of him. A proper shield. I mean, is a shield really going to help against active volcanoes? Spoiler alert, yes, because this is Hyrule and things are weird. Check out the bazaar. They sell the shield we need. Yeah, I saw it. So I guess the guard's trying to be nice here, giving us a discount to purchase the shield. Oh, now he wants a favor, though. This is suspicious. Yeah, I was there. It didn't really seem to be operating yet. So your job is to just stand here all the time and you're never allowed to leave, so you never get a chance to go to Hyrule Castle Town? That's a pretty crappy job, dude. Dang. Alright, well, we'll go back to the Happy Mask shop for him at some point in the future. Not right now. Oh, hello, person sitting up there on the roof. Navi, please target that person. There we go. How did you get up then? You're like a cat. Well, it is quite a view, admittedly. It's really high up there. Oh, look at that butterfly fluttering around the top of that tower, whatever its purpose is. So there's actually a lot of things to do here in Kakariko Village. We don't actually have to do anything here. It's all optional. Now that we've shown Zelda's writ her royal decree to that guard, we could just pass through, but there's so much neat stuff to get here that we're going to be spending some time in this town. This sign tells us dark, narrow, scary, well of 3 features. What a bizarre name. Doesn't sound particularly scary. Well, we can't dive deep enough to do anything about that. And what's this? Kakariko Village Graveyard. Now, believe it or not, the graveyard is one of the coolest places in the village. Probably the coolest. Have we seen Mr. Dompe, who lives in the graveyard up ahead? It's 12:13, so he's probably asleep in his hut. Why don't we go out onto the field and kill some time? Actually, I have a better idea. We will want to return when Dompe the Gravekeeper is out, but first... It gets all rainy and cloudy when we enter the graveyard. Pretty atmospheric. Man, we're gonna wreck our sword on these rocks. What's this sign say? Rest in peace. Here lie the souls of those who swore fealty to the family of Hyrule. The Sheikah, guardians of the royal family and founders of Kakariko, watch over these spirits in their eternal slumber. Also, the camera is giving us another very unwanted upskirt of Link. So this is Dompe's shack. He says, "Be quiet. It's only 12:13. I, Dompe the Gravekeeper, am in bed now. Go away and play. Maybe we can find a ghost in the daytime." What is this? Does he have a dog or something? Kid, you okay? You look like you have some kind of problem. That is one dopey-looking kid. Little kids can't go on the heart-pounding grave-digging tour described on the sign. Well, what a tragedy. Must be this tall or taller to ride, huh? So he's just imitating Dompe the Gravekeeper all day. Cute face. Yes, cute. Don't you have school or something? Somebody needs to find this kid something to do. Bunch of graves. We can pull on them, I do believe. Oh, but the kid's gonna stop us. Don't cause trouble, I'll tell Dompe. Annoying kid. Oh, the rain's really picking up now as we approach these graves at the far end. Royal Composer Brothers, Flat the Younger. Wah! He has appeared! Get out of here, Flat. What's Navi have to say? If you stare at it with Z targeting, it will disappear. Alright. Get wrecked, Flat the Younger. Wow, he can retreat through the walls. Guess that makes sense for a ghost. Okay, he left. And here is Sharp the Elder. Flat and sharp. Cute. Okay, that was kind of unprovoked. He wasn't attacking us or anything. Get over here, Sharp. It takes some killing. Or some re-killing. Wow, okay, yeah, they're kind of durable, aren't they? Ah, he got me. Alright, we finally defeated one of them. Gah! You killed me! Unbelievable! No, we're not one of Ganondorf's men. Okay. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Link. I am not one of Ganondorf's men. What if you don't want to serve the royal family of Hyrule? Seems like a rough life. The hereditary mystic powers of the family. Interesting. Well, the power of the Triforce is very mysterious. Study of controlling time with the tones of ocarinas. Well, that's darned impressive. And you did complete it. Interesting. You guys... I don't remember this backstory. Gave your lives to protect the secret. So you must have died pretty recently then. And you were killed by Ganondorf. No, I don't want to hear all that again. Alright, what's the other guy have to say? I think the other one is Sharp the Elder. Were you at Sharp? I'm dead again! I remind you of Princess Zelda. Interesting. Maybe because we're both Triforce bearers. Since you might have some connection with the royal family, let me tell you a bunch of secrets, okay? I honestly don't remember any of this. Extremely secret. One to summon the song, and another to summon the moon. Show your royal credentials on top of the Triforce mark. So that's a hint as to how to open up this secret area. If we read the inscription here, it says, Royal Family's Tomb. Alright, so what we have to do is stand on the Triforce symbol, whip out the ocarina, and play Zelda's Lullaby. This is so cool. I love how legitimately spooky this is. Alright, so we drop down into a mysterious shaft that we conjured by playing that song and destroying the gravestone. Oh yeah, I don't think we've encountered these yet in this game, have we? Keys. Keys are pretty annoying, but easily dispatched with the slingshot. And these bones are Just kind of lying out all over the place, huh? Well, these remains haven't been treated with much respect. Huh, what was this? I don't remember what this is about. Okay. So braziers. Clearly we'll have to light these. Another keys. Get wrecked. Alright, well that had killing all the keys has caused the door to open through the magic of video game logic. I'm really curious why Navi is so interested in this spot. Oh, okay, it's a hint. Shine light on the living dead. Interesting. I think the spirit of those bones just spoke to us. Pretty creepy. Oh man, some absolutely creepy soundscaping going on. And look at that horror show. Oops, that was an accident. That, of course, is a re-dead. And those things are kind of nightmare fuel. Oh joy, they're everywhere. Let's try to avoid these guys. Oh god. Run, run, Link. Look at those horrible pools of acid and some kind of poisonous miasma. This place is a horror show. Bones lying everywhere. Man, this place is creepy. I love it. A little bit of horror in my Zelda game. It's exactly what I like. Seems like there's a little melody inscribed here. This poem is dedicated to the memory of the dearly departed members of the royal family. The rising sun will eventually set, a newborn's life will fade. From sun to moon, moon to sun, give peaceful rest to the living dead. That probably flowed better in the original Japanese. The secret melody of the Composer Brothers. Right down up. Honestly, it's one of the less memorable and interesting melodies in the game, but it's incredibly useful. We've learned the Sun Song. This allows us to manipulate the day-night cycle and switch between day and night whenever we want. Restless souls wander to where they don't belong. Bring them calm with the Sun Song. Hey, at least it rhymed that time. Also, that's a hint that in addition to manipulating the day-night cycle, which is incredibly useful, we can also use it to stun these horror show re-deads. Oh, crap. What was it? Right down up? Yep. I used to know all these by heart, but having not played the game in about 5-ish years. Alright, they're stunned. We could kill them if we want, but honestly, I'd rather just run by them. Later, freaks. Alright, so now that we've learned one of the most useful songs in the game, we're out of here. I love creepy little sub-dungeons like that and these kind of secrets. This is so cool. This is one of my favorite things about Ocarina of Time and then Majora's Mask, is little areas like this that have kind of a horror theme, and they're just these neat secrets. Huh, seems like it's night now. It's time passing. Hey, it's Dampe! Dampe, no offense, dude, but you look like your face got caught in a blender. He seems to know it, too. But he says he's not a bad guy. An advertisement for your side business. Heart-pounding grave-digging tour. What's gonna come out? What's gonna come out? When I start digging, we'll find out. Not here. However, we actually are going to want to do this heart pounding grave digging tour at particular locations. Anywhere there's a patch of dirt like this, something random will come out. And the best thing that can come out is a heart piece. So, although it can be a little tedious, it is worth our time to have Dompe dig at these locations until the heart piece comes out. Also, even though he says don't mess with the graves, he doesn't actually care. Get out of here, Poe. Oh no! While I was fooling around, he went by the dirt patch. Does he count as still being on it? We'll see. No, we got a rupee. How exciting. Well, that's that. I've gone broke trying to get Dompe to dig up that piece of heart. So, no good. Let's just return to the village now. And since it's night, there should be a number of Skulltulas for us to get. Maybe we'll be able to recover some more rupees as well. Now that's the telltale crawling of a Skulltula. There it is. We should be able to get that one. Climb on up. Skulltula acquired. There's another one right here. Excellent. Oh, who's this fellow? People are disgusting. My own father and mother are disgusting. You must be disgusting too. What an absolutely charming man. I think that his father might actually be the carpenter. And the game is very subtle about it. But this guy might actually have a really dark fate in this game. We'll revisit this man's possible fate later on, probably quite a few episodes from now. And there's a gold Skulltula in the tree. We're just raking in the Skulltulas here in Kakariko Village. Oh, that dude's still on that roof. Alright, and there's a Skulltula up there, so we're going to have to pick it off with our slingshot and climb up and grab the token. Da 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 da. Not really anything up here, except for a fantastic view. Wow, that guard never rests. Where's that guy on top of the roof? There he is. He's just chilling out up there. Why can't you get down? It doesn't even look like it would be that difficult. And then there's another Skulltula here. Man, talk about your Skulltula infestations. But Link the Exterminator is here. Alright, well, now that that's all done, let's try our fancy new song. See if we can turn night to day. Oops. It honestly is a little trickier when they're mapped to the right analog stick instead of to buttons. But what can I do? Alright, so we are getting all kinds of stuff here at Kakariko Village. Though we really burned through a lot of rupees for nothing trying to get the heart piece in the heart pounding grave digging tour. Let's start checking out the various buildings here in town. Question mark. I don't think we can get this heart piece yet. I think we're going to have to come back a lot later for it. That's quite the interesting instrument you've got there, good sir. Go around and around and around. What fun! I'm so happy. He's a music man who loves to go around and around and around and around. Trying to come up with a musical theme inspired by this windmill. Sounds like you've got a pretty good one going already, dude. Very catchy and memorable. I like it. We're going to have a little bit of a time paradox involving that song later on. Time travel is weird, man. Alright, well, let's continue making the rounds and finding houses and buildings to visit. And rolling into crates to bust them open like the rebel we are. Is it just me, or is that window texture not actually flat against the wall? That doesn't look great. Slowly replenish our depleted rupees. Huh, well, this appears to be quite empty. Job where you can make a lot of money without much effort. Thievery. It's a real bad idea, dude. What are you thinking? The carpenter boss might have been right. These workers might be a bunch of louts and ne'er-do-wells. Yeah, about your little boy. He's got issues, lady. Why don't you try parenting him or something? He's imitating that creeper Dompe, who literally digs up things in the graveyard for money. It's really weird. Ah, I was looking for this place. So, about that cursed house with the family that has a spider curse. That seriously is nightmare fuel. This game is legitimately dark a lot of the time, and I love that about it. Look, that is a horror show. That is the most gruesome, grotesque thing. We look like this because of the spider's curse. But since we've destroyed 13 of the gold Skulltulas, the curse is starting to weaken. So I think that we missed an explanation because we already had enough gold Skulltulas to break part of the curse. The only way to become very rich is to destroy as many spiders of the curse as possible. So that's an illusion of the fact that if you get all 100 of them, you get infinite rupees from these guys. It's a terrible reward because by the time you get it, you don't really have any need for rupees anymore. Hunt at night, yep. They love soft soil. So sometimes we can use bugs to lure them out of patches of soil. Okay, so that's the parent, I guess, the father. And these are various children of his who are cursed. We can't... Oh, we can talk to them. What do you have to say? Yarg, I'm cursed. Yeah, great conversationalist. So yeah, there should be one who's freed. There he is. The curse has been broken. And our first reward is... an adult's wallet! which allows us to carry up to 200 rupees, which slightly more than doubles our previous capacity of 99. That's a really good reward. Several of the rewards are very good, up to 50. And then the next reward is at 100, and as discussed, it's terrible. So that's why we're going to go for 50 Skulltulas, and then just stop there. Well, you look a little distressed, lady. Can I help you with something? Her cuckoos have all flown away. Little boy, please help bring them back to this pen. Given the difficulty of getting all these cuckoos, I actually understand why she doesn't want to do this herself. Honestly, this is a pain and I would skip it, except the reward is a bottle. And the bottles are incredibly useful, and the more we have, the better. So I'm actually going to do this little side quest. So we just find her 7 missing cuckoos and toss them into the pen here. We can check in with her, and she says... She just tells us how many more there are to catch. Alright, so, yep, run around catching cuckoos. Link the Cuckoo Wrangler. Alright, so there's another cuckoo here by the entrance. We could just bring it straight back to Cuckoo Lady. Come here. Quit running around. But we actually need to do some chicken gliding in order to catch a couple of the other cuckoos. Man, this thing is not okay with being carried around. Fortunately, it seems to have an infinite supply of feathers to regrow. Okay, we did it. It's just tricky as all. Oh wow, look at that pit there. Well, we'll check that out later. For now, how are we going to get both of the cuckoos out of here? Ah! My cat just jumped into my lap. What do you want, girl? I'm cuckoo wrangling. I'm a little busy. Sure, sit in my lap if you want. Okay, we just toss them over the fence like this. Whoa, let's not fall down there. Don't want it to reset our progress. Okay. I'm nervous about entering anything in case it resets my progress, so we'll check some of this stuff out later, like the pit and so forth. Alright, so I'm going to return this one to the cuckoo pen. And then I'm going to use the other one to grab another cuckoo that can only be acquired using the fabled chicken gliding technique. Okay, and that's this one here. Much easier to do. This is kind of cuckoo abuse, but they seem pretty durable. So I guess it's okay. Alright, where'd the other one go? Wander over there, it looks like. I'm taking you home, cuckoo. Alright, how many left to go, actually? 3 more to go, alright. So, if we recall, there was a sneaky cuckoo hiding in this crate. How in the world did it get in there? Magic, perhaps? Magic cuckoos? Come back here, you. They make hilarious noises. Alright, 2 more. Okay, there's another sneaky cuckoo hiding up here. Okay, one cuckoo to go. Where's the last one? Right up here. Alright, with this we're almost done. Like I said, this is kind of a pain. I mean, it's amusing. Hilarious even, but kind of a pain, and I might not bother if the prize wasn't one of the best items in the game. Alright, I got all your cuckoos, lady. You can calm down. Well, that's a camera angle. Then why do you own cuckoos? Well, thank you for giving me one of the rarest and most valuable treasures in all of Hyrule. I feel like that was worth my time and effort. And I will say that, although she's very low poly, just like everybody in this world, this lady looks like she has a rather nice figure, and quite a nice sense of style. I know, Navi, leave me alone! Okay, so let's do a spot check. We got 5 Skulltulas. We got the first Skulltula house reward. We did the Cuckoo side quest and got the empty bottle. We got the Song of the Sun. We have tried and failed to get the harp piece from the Harp Pounding Grave Digging Tour. We can come back and try that again when we have more rupees. I'm not going to try it again right now. There's still a couple other things that we can do here in town, actually. So there are some graves that when you pull them, they don't just reveal a Poe and or rupees, but actually have more interesting prizes available. Let's see if I can remember which ones they are. So one of them might be this one right here with the flowers. Oh, right. The stupid kid stops us. We can use the Song of the Sun to banish that little troublemaker. By the way, let's equip the Deku Stick. I don't think we need the note from Zelda ever again. Okay, yeah, let's nope, wrong one. I'm trying to play Saria's song again. There we go, Song of the Sun. We'll use this to banish the sun and the annoying little kid. Okay, take 2. Alright, I think the one with flowers might be one of the graves we want to pull. Yes, okay. It reveals a pit. I just love these little hidden mini dungeons underneath the graveyard. This is so cool. The creepy soundscaping, the bones scattered everywhere. It's just awesome. I love it. Bombable wall there, which we can't bomb yet. Alright, and we get a free Hylian shield. This is why we didn't bother to purchase one at the shop earlier. We'll stick with the Deku shield for now. It's overall better for young Link. But the Hylian shield has its occasional uses as young Link. And I believe there's one other grave that has something special here. It's which one? Maybe this one? Nope, not that one. Not that one either. Okay, get away from me, you freaks. So get away from me. Back off. How you like being stun-locked, punk? I'll do the same to you. Get out of here. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to grave rob. Okay, it was that one. Yeah, that's right. You know your place. Stupid Poe. So there's a Redead. We know how to deal with Redeads. Get wrecked! They take a beating. They're pretty tough. And they have a horrible scream that will paralyze you, and they can clamp onto you in the most horrific manner and chew you to death, and they do damage very fast. Surely there was something in here besides the Re-Dead. Okay, it turns out the answer is you have to play the Song of the Sun on the platform. Not the most obvious thing in the world. We get a piece of heart. Ah, don't be so. Alright, nice. Yet more treasures gained from Kakariko Village. While I'm at it, since I'm trying to be pretty thorough about getting most of the stuff here before I move on with the story, next I'm going to return to Hyrule Castle and go to the Happy Mask shop to get a mask for that guard and his son. So I'll rejoin you there in just a moment. Alright, here we are at the Happy Mask shop with its bizarre business model. And this very creepy looking man. We might be seeing him again in a future game. We will become happy ourselves, he says. Have faith. Alright, so right now there's only one mask we can borrow. It looks like, I don't know, some kind of Kitsune mask, or reminds me a little bit of Pikachu. Anyway, it's called the Keaton mask. You can borrow it for 10 rupees. Will be a popular guy with this mask on. I'll see about that. Behold. Let's see if we get different dialogue by talking to people with this mask on. Okay, thanks for sharing. She doesn't seem to have anything too interesting to say. I'm guessing the... Oh, I don't have it on anymore. That'll explain. I hate foxes, she says. Yeah, what's your problem? Okay, now we're getting reactions. Oh wow, it's Keaton! Hi, Keaton! I like that they went to the trouble to give everybody different dialogue if you have a mask on. The lovey-dovey couple doesn't want any part of this. The foxes are cool. What a big head we have. Okay. How nostalgic. So apparently little kids wearing masks is a thing in Hyrule. That's kind of an interesting cultural detail. Have we met before? I think you're going to senile, old man. It's in the Happy Mask shop. She doesn't want to buy it though, despite thinking it's cute. Busy what? Panhandling? Although, not exactly. He wants people to sell him stuff. I still don't remember what that dude's deal is. Alright, well that was good fun. Do the guards have anything to say? He says, oh, that's the mask everyone is talking about. Looks kinda strange. Alright, I'll meet you back in Kakariko Village in just a moment. Alright, we're back in Kakariko Village. Let's see what the people about town have to say about our awesome mask. Okay, guard here has the same thing to say as the other guard. I have a feeling the carpenter boss isn't going to be too impressed. No, he doesn't care. How about these lazy carpenters who are just running around not doing anything, pretending to work? Really? Does this little fox mask scare you that much? You call yourself a grown man. How about the dude on the roof? Can't see it very well from there. Fair enough, dude. Alright, well, I've had enough fun with this mask. Let's go ahead and give it to the guard. You wanted this mask. There's something suspicious about this. ₹15, we earned a little profit. I mean, percentage-wise, it was a really good profit. In absolute terms, it wasn't much. Alright, well, we'll return to the mask shop later, when it's on our way. So, yeah, the mask. It's for his son. That's why he's never taking it off for the rest of the game. Uh-huh. Alright, well, that was a whole lot of side questing. Literally none of that was mandatory, but we're going to be glad that we have all these items and the extra song and all that other stuff. Next, we're actually going to advance the story by going up Death Mountain, and if we have time, maybe we'll even get to the next dungeon. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I'll see you then.